This is the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric.
A godsend for the newly unemployed. Free health care on wheels for children of the recession. Nothing is more important than the health of our children, but this recession has forced some parents to make some very tough choices. In a CBS News poll, roughly 1 out of 10 said they had delayed medical or dental care for their children. And in families making less than $30,000 a year, it was 1 out of 5. Making it worse, 3,000 children a day lose their health insurance. In partnership with USA Today, Kelly Kobiea continues our series, CBS Reports, Children of the Recession.
All right, I'll be there in a minute.
At first blush, you'd think Shauna Terry does pretty well. She drives a nice car, has a nice house.
It's a big house, huh?
Trouble is, this house isn't hers. Shauna is a realtor here in Austin.
It's an upgrade so that you've got that tile look.
Desperate to unload any one of these high-end homes in the middle of a market bust.
And when a house doesn't sell, you don't get a paycheck.
Don't get a paycheck.
Okay, this is 12.
With her 6-figure annual income a distant memory, health insurance for this single mom and her 2 daughters has become a luxury they've decided to do without.
We weren't needing to go to the doctor, so it was like, all right, should we have insurance premiums or should we do food, you know? So unfortunately, we decided to kind of let that lapse.
So you rolled the dice.
I rolled the dice.
While Shauna was worrying about her daughters staying healthy, her youngest was worrying about her.
I worry a lot about her and what she's going through.
Does she know you worry a lot?
No, I don't really show it.
But 9-year-old Alyssa couldn't hide an ear infection last March. Shauna had no choice but to take a $100 trip to the doctor, plus antibiotics. When it came to the follow-up visit, she balked.
You waited out a little bit just to kind of see, you know, do I absolutely need to do this, you know?
Within weeks, Alyssa was sick again, this time with aches and a 104 fever.
Oh, it started getting worse.
Did you feel like you didn't want to go to the doctor?
No, I wanted to because I knew they would take care of me and get me better.
Was there any mom guilt?
Oh, yeah. Very big. You know, feel like you didn't do what you're supposed to be doing for your children.
That's when the school nurse told Shauna about this, the Children's Health Express van, a pediatrician's office on wheels, with no insurance forms and no fees.
How's your ear feeling?
There are 37 more mobile medical clinics like this one in 15 states across the country. Originally intended to serve low-income, underprivileged children, these mobile medical units are seeing more parents like Shauna come in every day who've lost their insurance, lost their job, or both.
I didn't want to be looking like we were taking advantage of something that wasn't meant for us.
We say to them, we'll be your pediatrician until you're in a more stable situation.
The Medivans are provided by Children's Health Fund, co-founded by pediatrician and Columbia University professor Erwin Redlener.
When we have a situation like this recession, where we have a mounting up of barriers for families, it really increases the chances that children will slip through the cracks.
One safety net is supposed to be the federally funded CHIP program, recently reauthorized by President Obama. But of the estimated 8 million children currently uninsured, CHIP is expected to cover only half. Finding out whether your kids are eligible can be complicated and time-consuming. And Dr. Redlener says kids can't wait.
For children, a temporary loss of access to health care can have lifelong consequences, because in that absence we may miss something very critical to a developing child.
Well, that looks pretty good.
And even though her ear infection is all but gone, Alyssa Terry says she still doesn't feel normal.
When you're sick so long, when you get back to yourself, you don't feel the same. You feel like someone different.
Really? What do you mean by that?
You just want to walk when you usually run, and you don't want to do your sport and anything like that. You just want to relax.
A big change for something that started so small, and another consequence for children of the recession. Kelly Kobiea, CBS News, Austin, Texas.
To find a mobile health unit near you, you can go to cbsnews.com and simply click on Children of the Recession.